I'd heard so much about this Korean rom-com series that I decided to watch it for myself, and boy was I surprised because Crash Landing on You is freaking genius. Like every genre has their genius, and Crash Landing on You is that in the genre of rom-com, drama, suspense, all of that mixed together. It's pure pleasure, and it's all because they're able to mix the best of the tricks in the genre and make it the best of the best. So briefly, the story is about a South Korean heiress, very rich girl, falls into North Korea while paragliding. Some big shitty storm comes up and she falls into North Korea, and she's found by this military captain, and he decides to take her in and save her and protect her and get her back to South Korea. But well, we all know what happens. They're gonna fall in love and all of that. So that's what the series is about, and now I'm gonna tell you why the series is so good. Reason number one is that both of them come from rich, powerful families, and the whole story is based on the fact that they are rich, because otherwise they would just probably die in the whole process because of the political climate between North Korea and South Korea. And obviously everybody knows at this point the whole trope of rich people is so popular because it's very idealistic. People want to watch rich people's lives. But here they're able to take it a step further and make it even more exciting. The guy comes from a military background. He works as a captain of a troop at a post but lives in a village. And you secretly know that he is the son of probably the second most powerful person in North Korea. And the girl, she is the daughter of one of the richest families in South Korea. She has her own empire, has her own money. But when she comes into North Korea, she's a nobody, she's in danger, and she's in a vulnerable position, and vice versa. It happens with him as well. So both of them are put in these extremely vulnerable situations, and that creates a power dynamic. It's the best of the both worlds because both of them are in these positions where they are vulnerable and there's a power dynamic going on, but at the back of your mind, the audience also knows that these are super rich, uber cool people. The second reason is that there's a suspense throughout the series, and that's what makes it even more exciting. The whole story and the point of the story is that she needs to go back to South Korea, and they make multiple attempts for her to do so. There's an excitement in that because it's a dangerous situation. She might just get caught. What happens if she gets caught? What happens to him if she gets caught? Even if she goes across and goes to South Korea, what happens to their love story? So there's a suspense that is built throughout the series, which makes it so exciting. Reason number three is that both of the characters have hard pasts. The whole series has a lot of subplots and backstories, but just these two main characters in themselves have a lot of pain. The protective, hot guy who has this hard past, but inside he's a soft person, and the girl makes him melt. And the girl who's always put on the strong facade for the world to see, but she again has a hard past and has a lot of pain inside her. But when she meets him as an audience, you can see that he's the one for her, like through these bits and pieces. And she's finally getting the pure love, the kind of pure love that she's always craved in her life. So both of them have these emotional pasts that make their characters even better. Number four is instant chemistry, but also the characters getting closer day by day. So obviously there's an instant chemistry between the characters, and the actors are great at showing this and making you feel like they're really into each other, and obviously they're dating in real life now as well, so that's exciting. But also the characters getting closer day by day is a thing, because a love story is made by these small moments that make the whole world of the love story between these two people. Whether it's him buying her shampoo, body wash that she needs, or her planting a tomato plant for him to grow, or it's him asking her to go inside the house and lock up and wait for him right in front of his fiance and being all protective about her. All of these small moments are what make their world, like their world. The character, the world between these two characters. Number five is that they are star-crossed lovers. Just by the nature of who they are, where they were born, what they do, what they're going to do, they cannot be together. Literally everything is against them except for their love for each other. And us as an audience want them to win. We want them to get together, but how? Number six, the series plays with a lot of emotions. The whole series has so many characters, and each character has their own character arc and a small story. And each character is a warm, wholesome character, and they together add more to the story of the main couple. The soldier friends of Lee Jo become friends and family of Seri too. They become super close, and it's this really warm family feeling that you get whenever all of them are together. And that's a great trick too. How well does one person fit into the other person's life, and what do people that he loves think about her. Then the fiance and the con man have their own story. The ladies of the village have their own story in how they become close to Seri. And the person who's called the rat, whose job is to eavesdrop on people's conversations, I think his part was one of the most touching in the whole series, because he's just this working ordinary man who's stuck in this fear and guilt and pain and is clearly depressed and just wants to break free but has no way out. I think his character had so much depth and was so powerful and painful. Number 7 is that it has 16 long episodes that leave so much room for character development and story development, and I think at the end of it I literally had a Crash Landing on You hangover, and the series was really able to make me laugh out loud alone in my room and shed a tear here and there as well. I also quickly want to give a shout out to the fashion in the series because that was so good. So yeah, those were a few reasons why I think the series was so good, and if you have anything to add, make sure to write it in the comment section, and if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you next time. Bye!